lastly, this is what kind of guy Jake Paul is. So I do twice a month. I do a Schaub and Friends at the Hollywood Improv. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We have one tonight, and Jake Paul came to the last one. I didn't know he came to the last one. He's in the green room, and he watches my stuff, and he goes, "Hey man, you think I'll really get that Conor McGregor fight? He's trying to get in the UFC." And Dana's kind of entertaining it, but he issued a kind of a deal to Dana. He tweeted this at them, which I thought was funny because, Dana started talking shit about Jake Paul. You got to be careful, man, because remember, that's what Jake does. He lives in that world. So if you're going to engage in that, it's just not your lane. Yeah. So Dana did like a dad video, like you can see up his nose, and he's talking shit about Jake. Well, Jake's like in Aruba or something on vacation. He goes, oh, you want to talk shit? Cool, dude. Within 15 minutes, how to reply, graphics, edits, music, Dana with coke out of his nose, hookers, like holy, just lights Dana up. And then, so they talk all this shit, but then it kind of calmed down, and Dana goes, I'll never say no. They're like, I'm not going to say no. He'll never fight in the UFC. I never say no. I always leave the door open. Who knows what'll happen. So then Jake makes an offer and goes, hey, if you let me fight Conor McGregor in the UFC at 170 or whatever, he goes, and if I win, you have to change the minimum fighter pay forever. If I lose, I will donate my purse to the rest of the undercard. You don't have to pay me. Just let me fight Conor. But if I win, you have to change the fighter pay. So I see he comes to my show. He comes to my show at the Improv. And I see him in the back. He goes, hey, man, you think I have a chance to get that Conor fight? I go, I do. I said, here's the thing. Your stance on fighter pay, I loved it. You're the voice that the fighters need. You're the one guy who can make a change. You have such a big profile. This is great. I love that you're doing that. I wish I could do it. I love you doing that. If you would just back off that, I think they would offer you a contract. I said, because you got to look at it as a business. So let's say Dana agrees to that. All right, I'll change fighter pay for you if you beat Conor, which is a big if for him to beat Conor. He's like, if you beat Conor, I'll change fighter pay. Big if, huge if.
I mean,
he could do it. He could do it.
Yeah.
Big if.
I mean, I don't know anything about fighting.
And MMA, it's a big if. Very tough fight for him. He'd be an underdog for sure. With Conor with his leg kicks and speed and all that in experience. Big if. But there's a chance with how hard he hits, trains. He's an athletic kid, wrestled. I think he was all state in the state of Ohio. So they're no punks. Him and his brother both all stay in Ohio. Well, Ohio, Iowa, Texas, California, probably the best markets to amateur wrestling. So he would offer you a fight, but you have to back off the fighter pay. I say, because if you look at it as like a business, let's say Dana says, okay, I'll do that. And you, by chance, knock out Conor McGregor. And he changes fighter pay. Let's say Dana makes $100 million. He's not going to. Let's say he makes $100 million off you. He's going to lose money, dude, because that changes this fighter pay minimum forever. So you're talking billions of dollars. It's just not worth it to him. So he has no incentive to do it, man. Yeah. Even if your fight made $500 million, still in the long scheme, lose money. So you have to back off that. And I thought he was doing this fighter pay thing as that's always the comments people throw at Dana, fighter pay. So I thought Jake was doing that to just, get the fans' appreciation. You know what he told me? It's just me and him. He doesn't know I'm going to tell the story. He might be mad I even told the story. He has no idea. He goes, can't do it. Won't do it. It has to be about the fighter's pay. I'm not taking the fucking fight. He goes, because then I'll just wait because Conor only has one fight left. And then we'll just do it on my own. And I'll make sure everybody on the card gets paid. He goes, I will only fight if they change fighters' pay. I went, oh, you're serious about this? I thought it was a mark thing. He goes, absolutely not, man. They're fucking you guys over. I went, holy fuck, dude. Jesus. Respect.
That's fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yeah, those brothers, I get a kick out of them. I'm glad I'm on. And I know there's probably people that hate on them, but I'm glad I'm on the side of liking them because they're really enjoyable to watch.
Dude, I worked the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I was like the Logan Paul expert, right? So I had to interview him before the fight. And we're in Miami. I'm in my fucking suit or whatever. And I have to go to the green room before he fights. It's like fucking, 30 minutes before he fights. And I thought to myself, oh, he's going to be shitting his pants. He's going to get his ass whooped. Yeah. He's fighting, the best of all time. This ain't going to be good, man. But as I'm walking through, I peek in, I see Floyd warming up on the mitts. And the first time ever I went, oh, he looks 46 years old. He looks slow. He looked slow, man. So I went, So I go in Logan Paul's green room. I figured it's going to be chaos. He's never been this big of a fight. Dude, you want to talk about that Mickey Mantle gene that you always talk about? I've never seen a more calm, chill locker room in my entire fucking, and I've been in locker rooms.
Yeah.
There's like yoga music playing, like this weird, there's fucking like smoke, like weird shit, like incense, like calm. Nobody gives a fuck. I look over and Logan's like this. And I go, dude, you're fighting like 30 minutes. We got to do an interview. He goes, yeah, let's do it. Let me get my hands wrapped. I go, hey, man, you're fighting. I'm like trying to motivate. I'm like, you're fighting Floyd Mayweather in fucking 30 minutes. He goes, yeah. I know, dude. And he looks at me and goes, this is the chillest locker. I'm like, you should have more concern. He goes, I've already won, dude. I've already won. He goes, yeah, I'm fighting. He goes, I'm a YouTuber.
I'm fighting.
Dude, this 30 minutes before he goes, and I'm fighting fucking Floyd Mayweather. He goes, I've already won, dude. Who gives a fuck what happens?
God, that's fucking brilliant.
His dad was nervous. So his dad came over and I just talked to him. I said, here's the thing, dude. Floyd's way smaller. So worst case, your son's going to stop with a body shot. You never have to go through this again. He's not going to knock him out. He's too small. But your son has a size advantage, which can be difficult for Floyd to navigate through. He's a lot bigger. He's going to be okay. But his dad was like hyperventilating. And then you see the fight and you're like, what the fuck, dude? That's why I went into the back and went viral as fuck. Because I'm like, I walked in, he's rounding, and I go, you won. And I'm not saying technically he won the fight. I'm saying you went whatever 8 rounds with the best ever do it with your record's 0-2 or the fuck it is. You've won, dude.
Insane.
Nuts. People are so mad at me. Oh, Schaub thinks Logan. I go, no. I'm saying in life he's won.
Yeah.